Okay,
Whoa,
whoa.
I mean, this is
What's
too
going on
much.
here?
Fake age.
Cherise. Oh my gosh.
Ooh.
2 clutch plays in a row.
I mean, they're celebrating in the
And it's not
court.
a timeout, right?
No, look.
Wow.
Even commentators.
Let's see.
Look,
What foul?
where was the foul?
What foul?
Where was the freaking foul?
Still a mess.
Oh, this is the controversial play.
That's the biggest
Oh,
controversy.
jeez. What's going on, guys? This is Basket News Retro back in your screens, and we got your favorite hosts, Gytis, Augustas, and Donatas, back to watch some retro games from World Cup this time, because the World Cup is coming and it's around the corner. So let's keep the intro short. I just want to hear, guys, what do you remember about this World Cup, and also about the game that we're gonna watch between Serbia and Turkey in the semifinals?
Not much. I was 15. I remember watching this game, but I don't remember a lot of things, so it's gonna be pretty new to me.
I just adjusted your mic, sorry. It was a bit too far
What
away.
was that all about?
I don't know. Okay, Donatas, did you watch this game?
Nobody cares.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
But I will quote Serbian media article that I found from 2010. There are many dramatic moments in the history of sports, but hardly anyone burns the local public as much as the theft that happened in Istanbul's Sinan Erdem Hall on September 11, 2010.
This is the game that has a lot of stories behind it with all the refereeing, and for me it was my first World Cup that I watched, so that's why I chose this game. Let's not wait and get into it right away.
I don't know if you remember this historical fight that happened just before the World Cup. Sofoklis Šorconitis and Nenad Krstić.
Yeah.
Krstić, the throwing chairs
Yeah.
and stuff. It happened just a week before the competition has started. And for the first time in FIBA friendlies history, FIBA put sanctions for actions in friendly games, and Krstić was suspended for 3 games, Teodosic for 2 games.
My memory of the Turkish national team actually came from watching a Lithuanian game. Lithuania was playing Spain, I remember, and they were on that big comeback. And at the end of the game, I remember how everyone started cheering randomly.
So there's 2 schools of thought on this. Do you want to take the time?
Apparently it was the result between Turkey and Greece that was announced. That Turkey won their last game, or second to last game, and they finished first in the group. So that's my first memory about Turkey. I remember that it was happening in Turkey, obviously, but yeah, that Turkey actually swept their group 5-0.
These were very young players. And I think only Nenad Krstić was, big time player. He was
Sort of in his prime, let's say, 27 years old.
He was like 9 points, 5 rebound average player in the NBA. While many of other guys like Keshel, Savanovic, even Bielsa, they didn't even started to play in EuroLeague.
Keshel
Back
in
in
this
the day.
tournament was crazy. Like, he shot 60% from 3 points.
Wouldn't you say Teodosic was kind of also playing already in a good level?
Okay, yeah, sorry. He was already probably a starting point guard for Olympiacos, or he was sharing minutes with Theodoros Papaloukas.
Theo already playing with the crowd 4 minutes into the game.
Yeah, he knows that he's playing in a hostile enemy territory. I like it.
I love it.
Not the best camera angle. I think that the first time they tried this new camera, I wanted to show it off.
Sometimes it's cool to watch the games like this.
Yeah, maybe.
Man, Turkoglu, like seeing him right now in 2023, it's like 13 years ago we already have this point forward type of role. Like, Luka Doncic plays right now. And he was one of the first of a kind, I would say, because right now everybody taller than 2 meters that before played maybe the 4 position, nowadays are playing all with the ball, and it's like he was before the time.
Turkoglu was a tough guy. I remember that JJ Redick recently had a podcast where he said that he was so late to the Orlando Magic practice that Orlando Magic veterans decided to punish him. So Turkoglu was one of those guys that duct taped Redick in the chair on wheels. Magic guys pushed him into the shower. JJ Redick. And Hito Turkoglu came up with the idea, let's pee on him. So thank God. It sounds like a prison story, but thank God that Orlando Magic guys stopped him from expanding on this idea.
Now I know why JJ Redick has so many views.
Maybe it's a Turkish thing. We don't know. A ritual. This angle is actually the more trash than the one before. I hate this one.
Wow.
Do you understand what's going on? I mean, you can see everyone very well,
it's
but
hard to keep track with the players.
some experimental stuff.
This song, you can still hear it in the.
It feels like it's
To this day.
Fenerbahce song, no?
I think so. Yeah. In the
Yeah.
quarterfinal series, I think I heard this.
Yeah.
Against Olympiacos.
Maybe they just changed
Maybe.
words or something, but it feels
Yeah.
like I heard this music
Yeah,
somewhere.
something like that.
Alexander Rasic, another Ritas legend.
And he substituted Tepic, who also played in Rita. So
Yep.
the two guys that we know who are Serbian and played in that same period.
Ooh.
Oh, that was a tough one. That was a tough one.
You know, there's just a casual three-pointer.
Mila shot.
You know, Turkey were attacking him from the
Ooh.
first possession in defense.
That's
what
the
I-
NBA play.
You know what I like? Yeah, exactly. I was gonna say, what I really loved watching Linus Kleiza as a kid in 2010. You don't see Europeans forwards going off the dribble and like fading away and shooting one-on-one. These kind of plays, they always were like this kind of American kind of a play. I like that.
He's an NBA guy.
Yeah. Oh, this is it. He's
They're
telling
starting
him.
it.
Yeah. We're gonna call the plays so that the Serbians
Don't worry.
lose. Don't
in the end of the
worry.
game, we will.
And
Did you
he
see
was-
the
he was-
smug
he was
smile?
that- he was
Oh
that.
my God!
Who has more annoying free throw routine? Rafa Nadal, Novak Djokovic, or Milos Teodosic?
Free throw
Free throw
routine.
routine, and you
What
mentioned
and-
two
and,
tennis
you
players. Does that even make sense?
Not a free throw routine.
I understand what
a
you
routine
mean.
before
serving, for
Yeah.
example.
Okay.
Well, I'm not a tennis fan, so I can't tell you. I don't
That's
remember
a
what's
wrong
there.
crowd, my friend.
Yeah. Not
I don't
this
think
channel.
I don't think so.
Are you on tennisnews.com or what? So, ooh, nice pass. Savanovic. I actually have a memory of him for some reason, but I only remember him playing for Serbia or playing for Efes. Maybe he played for
For Valencia.
Valencia.
Did he play for
but
Valencia?
Yeah.
I remember.
For me, he was always that smooth power forward who could score in many different ways.
But now I remember after watching 1.5 quarters of this game. Now I remember how good he was in this tournament.
We need to start looking at the refereeing more closely, guys. Was there no foul? Milos is saying, was there no foul? Was there no foul here? What's going on, Savanovic is on fire,
Wow.
guys.
He's cooking.
7 points in a row.
When you're playing
Late
against the
Wow,
host,
that's a
that
tough
was
shot.
a tough shot. When you're playing against the host, I think you just have that idea that maybe, they'll be favoring the host team.
Immediately after the game, after a close game especially, it's normal that the emotions are running high, and the first thing you're trying to look at is how the refs were blowing the whistle. That's normal.
For example, in Lithuania, we have this myth that in 1995, refs stole the gold from Lithuania. Although when I rewatched that game, I was like, okay, there were mistakes there and here, but I mean, it was not refs, winning that game for Yugoslavia. So, although after the game, Serbian head coach Duda Ivkovic or Serbian Basketball Federation sent the clip, sent the actually CD disc to FIBA with 50 mistakes that they made during the
50?
game. Yeah.
Kirstic is like already trying to. I think it's the first indication that they're gonna be after the referees. These players,
They should watch out for chairs, just in case.
Oh, that's crazy.
Man, but 50 mistakes, knowing that there are like 130 possessions in one game in this level of basketball,
But
that's like every second possession.
okay, it's coach and federation, stating that 50 mistakes were made. So usually when you watch those clips, you're like, come on.
So everyone's saying this Turkish team was the best ever. Well, what they accomplished is probably one of their best accomplishments. Do you guys agree that this was the best Turkish team ever?
Could be the case.
Could be the
they
case.
have a lot of NBA players. I love Ilyasova. In today's game, he would be awesome stretch for options in EuroLeague, and he had a solid career in the NBA. Turkoglu was the
In his prime, probably.
sixth man. in
No,
the
not
NBA, or
prime,
no?
probably,
Not
but
prime?
yeah.
He was in a-
I
He was
watched-
actually coming off one of the worst seasons in Toronto, but before
Yeah.
in Orlando, he was killing like
In-
19 points per game.
In 2009, they played in the finals in the NBA finals.
Yeah.
So
But then he signed with Toronto, or he was traded to Toronto.
I think
and
he was
had a
traded.
really bad year.
Yeah.
I think it was like, you
But
know,
still, he was great.
you sign an NBA contract, a big deal, and then it's, you know, the player declines usually. Again, one more.
Okay,
Whoa,
whoa.
I mean, this is
What's
too
going on
much.
here? They're talking about the adjustments they need to make in the second half, or what?
This is weird, actually.
No, they're just discussing some situations.
Yeah,
and
but-
calls. That's not
hugging-
like
hugging
this.
a referee?
to the ear, so nobody can see. Yeah, I don't know about that, you know.
Come on now.
Teodosic for three.
Nah,
Nope.
Teodosic cannot shoot NBA threes. He doesn't play in NBA yet.
I mean, the Spain fans would probably disagree with you because right before this game, he hit a game-winning three-pointer
Exactly.
from like
Exactly.
8.5 meters with 3 seconds to go.
It's white knuckle time, baby. Fasten your seatbelt. Teodosic hits the three.
Yeah, the nice thing, the beautiful thing about this Serbia team was that with many NBA players not participating in national team activities, Duda Ivkovic brought many young guys, many unproven players, and managed to build a winning team. Turkey team they really had a great team, and I remember had conversations with some Turkish basketball people, and they said that they found chemistry really quickly. This whole thing, you know, having a World Cup in their country also boosted the team in a positive way. And
I just imagine how fun it is to play the tournament like European or World Cup in your home country. I know it can get ugly pretty,
sometimes it gets
pretty fast.
opposite.
I know it can get ugly pretty fast, like Lithuania 2011.
Mm-hmm.
But when you're winning, it's probably the best experience of your life.
Or Serbia and Montenegro in 2005.
2005.
They lost in 8 finals or something. I mean, so
It was the famous Željko Obradović speech.
yep, press conference
Close
that
game.
we watched in Serbian.
Ole.
What's going on?
Not a great shot by Hedo.
No foul. And
That's an interesting sequence.
blocking foul.
So many things happening on the court in such a short time. This is one of those 50 calls, I guess.
Come on now, he was.
Will they
he was
show the
late
replay?
with-
Yeah, it was moving. I
Yeah,
think
he was
looked
moving
like he was
screens.
moving.
I'm not saying it was a bad call, but probably
Here,
goaltend here.
Come on,
here
he's
is a
He's moving.
obvious
He's
blocking
moving.
foul.
He's moving.
Unsportsmanlike.
Sinan, come on now.
It's very hard now when you look back in 2010 to remember what rules were
Yeah, that's a good point.
in terms of, let's say, unsportsmanlike fouls.
You had to foul the shit out of someone. Is that a goaltend?
So much touching, right?
Yeah, like
I told you.
It was
fine, it's
popular
fine.
back in
Don't
the day.
worry. This is according to the plan.
Just stay close until the fourth, and then we'll fix things. He was just sitting on a bench before this defense.
Arslan 1-1.
No way.
It's strange. You have
No way, this
Turkoglu on the
was-
floor, and you played this.
Well, Arsenal was hot.
Who was that guy?
From Texas?
Who the f is that guy? Who the f is that?
Tell us in the
I
comments
think
if you
that
know.
guy was a rock star.
Really?
Because it feels like I saw him in the last Eurobasket,
Oh,
and
really?
he was presented like a rock star or something.
No
Ooh.
way. No way.
Easy one.
But this kind of, ISO
But
pull
I
up.
didn't have a chance.
Wow. I love
It was like an open shot for him.
I love it.
Another open shot.
Special.
He wasn't missing in this
Great
game.
one.
In this tournament, like you said,
In the
actually.
tournament, yeah.
Wow.
I think it was 70% from 2, 60% from 3. He finished the tournament.
Velišković was like Serbian Jankunas. Physical, played great in the low post, could stretch the floor to some extent. And was
Dirty.
very loyal to Partizan. I think the only time Velišković left Partizan was for Real Madrid, and maybe, okay, there were a couple more stops, but I mean, he played so much time in Partizan, and then he retired as a Partizan player, and he is considered as a Partizan legend. So, and their play style is so similar.
I looked at his stats and I saw that he won the EuroLeague Rising Star in 2009, and then all of a sudden his scoring went down a lot, and then I looked that he had a knee injury
Yeah.
while in
Yeah.
Real Madrid, so that's
He was
why
stopped by injuries.
he never got to the potential. I don't get it. What was that?
Dalton home situation.
Why?
Let's go.
Okay. I was like, why is he so rushing the play? But
That's Theo. That's sometimes he just does that, and
he's still complaining. Oh no.
he makes the shot, and then you can't say nothing to him. +8 with 5:20 remaining.
Sounds like a
that
good
would look
situation to win
deadly.
the game.
Okay, +5 with 5:18 remaining.
Is that Turkoglu again or
No,
no?
it's Inchiri.
Oh,
Markovic now penetrates, kicks it back outside to Savanovic.
That's a good shot.
a lot of open threes.
Wow, that's a good shot.
Savanovic is having a great game. I would like to see how many points he has. Oh, there you go.
What?
Unsportsmanlike? Really? No, that is controversial.
Wait, let's see.
Okay,
Okay.
Yeah, that's all right.
In the first 5 World Cup games, he made like 7 of 28 free throws, which is 25%.
Yeah, Theodosic defense was not online in this play.
Or in his career, can we just say that? Ilyasova with his fake age.
Inchiri's. Oh my gosh!
Ooh.
2 clutch plays in a row.
I mean, they're celebrating in the
And
Yeah,
it's
of
not a
course.
timeout, right?
no. Look,
I mean, they're ahead after a very long
Come on,
time.
Milos is rushing things.
What's that? What's that? The game is over. No.
I don't understand. I mean, it's like 25 people on the floor.
But yeah, 2 clutch plays in a row. And I think this is the first
Sheesh.
time they've been ahead in a very, very long time. That's why
Serbia
they're
had-
so hyped.
Serbia had like 5 and 8 point lead like 4 times in this game, I think. As they say in Miami, those minutes goes.
And as they said, instead
What? What was that?
I will have to show this to you.
Okay. Savanovic, the hero. Oof, that was close.
Such an emotional game. Both benches standing up all the time.
there was that.
Okay, the biggest robbery. Don't.
Come on.
Oh my god.
Be careful.
I haven't seen anything controversial yet.
Yeah, nothing like too controversial.
Except from those.
Except from the speaking into the ears, like whispering the instructions.
hugging.
Oh, so now it's too friendly, huh? In the beginning you mentioned it was okay.
It's weird that they're not playing through Turkoglu, right? He's actually not finishing these possessions at all.
You know why not? They're playing through the man which is guarded by Teodosic.
Ah,
We're
okay.
having this situation. Omerashik gets
Oh
fouled.
yeah. This is crazy, actually. I
And
remember.
okay, I think that from the replay that we might see again at some point, Teodosic
Hit him on the face, right?
hit him in the eye.
In the eye.
But after the play, Ashik was okay.
Yeah.
And suddenly, when he realized that he will have to step on the
I
free
think-
throw line, he will. I mean, that's what Duda shows.
Yeah, this is bullshit.
That's
He's-
Hollywood stuff.
He
That's
understood
Hollywood shit.
immediately.
Yeah.
Ooh, what's going on? Saying, listen, what, I'm just thinking, what is he complaining about, really? Like, what can he be complaining about? They're doing their whole theatrics right now. It's fine. Like,
Probably
let it happen.
Probably because Teodosic is talking with the refs, maybe.
Yeah, and he's like, no, this is my ref. I paid for him. Get away.
Savanovic just took 2 free throws after getting popped in the face. And
This is a good point from the commentator saying Savanovic got hit in the face, took 2 free throws, all good. Ashik got hit in the face, now is being
Looked at
subbed
the
out.
bench, checked
Yeah.
better free throw shooters on the bench.
This is crazy. It's just a really big coincidence,
Ball
I
don't
would
lie.
say.
The ball don't lie.
It is a coincidence,
By the
true,
way,
but
crazy fact is that they put Arslan on the free throw line, although his free throw shooting average was also 37% in the competition. Okay, he's way better free throw shooter in his career, but still, it was an interesting pick.
great pass.
That's a good shot, bro.
but the rebound.
That's where I'm not yet buying this whole theory that refs decided the game, because I mean I talked with some people and they said it's a cheap call. I mean,
What, this one?
yeah,
Right now?
yeah, and it's like it was not
And
necessarily an
fifth foul.
for
You
one of
wouldn't
the
call
best
it.
players.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's like if that's one way called game, I mean those refs would have avoided this call.
I understand.
Another
Okay,
ISO
finally
for
it's in
Turkoglu.
Let's go.
Turkoglu's. Okay, okay.
I just want him to make those tough shots.
2 for 1.
Or these kind of tough shots.
Ooh,
What a rebound.
Was that Keschel?
And look.
Yeah.
What
Foul.
a rebound. You have to get the ball to Turkoglu.
Are they going to run it all the way down?
Ooh.
Country drives in, gets
Ooh.
it to the
Or he just get it. Wow.
I think that was a very bad call.
16.8 seconds.
I
And a
should watch
foul?
the replay,
Are they going to foul?
but I didn't like that call.
Is that a foul?
Yeah.
Oh,
for
wow.
Krstić.
And fifth foul.
and one play.
Did they call the foul?
Wow.
Even commentators.
Let's see, let's see,
surprised.
let's see.
Look,
What foul?
where was the foul?
What foul?
Where was the freaking foul?
Krstić, he
And I don't know if you noticed, but the ref was so emotional with that call. Look, okay, there you can't see it, but he
I
was
really
like
did not
almost celebrating the play, you know, making this. Oh yeah, and one.
That's one that I can actually be like, this is weird.
And
This is a weird
that's
call.
how refs explain that sometimes referees get too emotional with the crowd, with the fans, and start making emotional calls, and that might have been a part of it.
Now they're gonna change the ball to one with the magnets.
He misses.
Ooh,
Okay, let's see.
I mean,
Had the chance.
okay.
the commentator said it best. You know who is taking the last shot, and
Tell, right?
Behind his back dribble. Into the lane.
Oh,
what
nice
a
find.
cut!
Whoa.
What an extra pass!
Is that Rasic who threw the extra pass, right? Think.
Look, Belišković complaining to refs,
Oh,
and you
for
will
a
see the
foul.
replay. You will see the replay. If previous call was N1 play, that was for sure a foul. For sure.
Let's see again. This.
He clapped his hand.
Oh no, this is a foul. What the hell?
Clear foul. Exactly.
Now I agree.
Exactly.
Now I agree.
Exactly.
Two really
And Nenad is right.
bad calls.
He might
Bad
have been
foul.
wrong with this chair play, but this time he's right.
4
And
seconds left.
And now they have to inbound the ball from half court. And this is so smart, not putting the guys under the basket, so you give more space, actually. I love this idea.
wants a timeout. They get it to Turkoglu. They get
Still a mess.
Oh. Oh, this is the controversial play.
That's the
Oh,
biggest
jeez.
controversy.
I mean,
But
Oh, they did not
Listen
win
to the-
the,
What the
win the
hell?
game yet. Kicking the ball.
listen to the commentator.
No, it's not over yet.
One is screaming, "It's over! It's over!" They were, "No, it's not over yet! No, it's over!"
but the time ran out. But I think nothing
No,
happened.
there was still some time left,
Yeah.
I think.
They started it
This
just
is-
before.
This is one of the games why they have the instant replay, I think.
But it only was implemented way later.
Yeah,
so-
I'm kidding, obviously,
yeah,
but
yeah, but I
obviously
know what
this
you
is
mean.
the type of game why they need it for.
And it's funny that Bogdan Tanjevic tried to tell later, a few years later, that he saw that Tuncheri, his heel was above the line and the foot was on the floor. So it was like, good call. But you will see the other footage
Yeah.
from fans. It really looks like, he stepped up.
Is there any footage on the internet anywhere? where
Yeah,
you
we'll
can-
put it on. We'll put
Okay.
it on. We'll watch it later.
It is so hard to throw a nice pass when somebody's.
And it's interesting
Near
that they
you.
picked Savanovic to make that pass. And
Because
he actually made a great
he's,
pass.
he's taller.
Yeah, probably because of that.
That's true.
Incredible miscommunication.
And this is the foul that you were gonna say that was a foul. But
This is just cherry on the top for the
Wow.
controversial.
And you will see from the
Four
replay.
things.
You will see from the replay. I've got an explanation from Todd Warnick, former basketball referee for 25 years. He worked at the top level. He worked for 16 years as in EuroLeague referee operations, and he said that in that situation, that particular play, Erden does not jump vertically and crashes into the body of Veličković.
yeah, we see that.
Lead referee does not work to get a good angle, and center referee is too far up court and too far away. The referee responsible for the shooter has to stay with the shot until it's completed. In today's basketball, it would have been a foul call because they were more protecting a shooter.
I guess we're done with the game, but we can watch now the additional other angle of the
Oh.
sideline just to see. Okay, let's watch this alternative angle that a fan took. So Tuncheri, yeah, you see that?
Ooh.
It would be nice to see a slow motion. So let's see if they're gonna have a slow motion or something.
And according to Todd Warnick, the lead referee had a very good look at the play.
Okay.
And now,
No, I
think
mean, it
it's-
looks like he stepped on
stepped
it.
out.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, guys. Okay.
He just let the game decide itself, but this wasn't the case to do that, I think.
That's what Duda Ivkovic said. We played a very high quality game against Turkey, but what happened on the field from the first to the last second, there were two completely different judging criteria, but not a single word of apology reached us. Is it normal? Does everything fall into oblivion because of high sponsorship contracts at the cost of ruining basketball? The verdict I got from Todd Warnick, EuroLeague referees operations representative for 16 last years, he said that in the last minutes of the game he lacked of he thinks that referees didn't control the game, the refereeing was not consistent, there were too many mistakes, and especially that these crucial mistakes in the last situations. It's not like that all the calls were against Serbia, but he understands why Serbians are so mad, because if you just make your calculations, you see how many errors they did for one side and for the other. So yeah.
To me, it's not about how many in total. For me, it's those last 4 mistakes you could say all went in favor of Turkey, and I see why they would be mad about it. But I don't see a conspiracy.
I completely understand why Serbians are mad, but to me, it's just the refs, felt too much pressure. They got into the drama. They got into all the emotions that were on the court, off the court, from the fans. And I think they just lost it. I think it was honest mistakes, but just costly too much.
Yeah. But guys, speaking about the Turkish national team, they regarded as one of the best. In the final, they obviously lost against Team USA
by 17 points.
But we should give them props.
Yeah, I mean, they played a great game as well. They deserved this win as well, just in a different way maybe. But they had a lot of talent. They had great chemistry for this tournament. So it's not like they made it to the semifinals by coincidence or by referees helping them in the entire competition. So,
all right, guys, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. See ya.